Two of Russia's top generals have been missing since the failed mutiny, and reports say they could be getting interrogated to find out their loyalty to the country. NTD's Jason Perry has the latest.
Russian President Vladimir Putin appeared unfazed as he greeted supporters just days after the Russian military was almost overthrown within its own borders. But while Putin smiles to the crowd, the Russian military may be undergoing a massive purge. Two Russian generals have not been seen or heard from since the mutiny attempt. Former Defense Secretary William Cohen commented about what could be going through Putin's mind.
That President Putin has got to have his neck on a swivel, turning around and around 360 degrees, saying who is with me, who's against me. Again, who's a patriot, who's a traitor, and right now he's got to be very suspicious of the people of his closest advisory team, both the government and also in the military.
The two missing officers are General Sergei Sorovikin and General Valery Garisimov. Their disappearance could have a large impact on Russia's war in Ukraine, as General Garisimov is the commander of Russia's military operations in Ukraine, and General Sorovikin is the deputy commander. On Thursday, a reporter asked Russian presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov if he could comment on General Sorovikin's whereabouts.
Unfortunately, no. I recommend you contact the Defense Ministry. This is the ministry's prerogative.
Some have reported that the generals and other senior officers are being interrogated about their loyalty and alleged indecisiveness in putting down the mercenary mutiny. But why was the man who led the mutiny attempt, mercenary chief Yevgeny Prigozhin, let off the hook so easily? A former Russian minister of foreign affairs gave his take on it.
He criticized somebody inside the mafia for not being effective enough. But everybody knew that he was not challenging a political line.
Prigozhin flew into exile to Belarus on Tuesday, along with some of his fighters. The Belarus president said he invited Wagner to set up operations in his country as part of the deal that ended the mutiny. And recent satellite imagery shows a possible new military base being constructed for the Wagner group in Belarus. NATO Secretary Jens Stoltenberg said it's not yet clear how many of the Wagner forces will end up in Belarus or other places. He said what matters for NATO is that they will continue to support Ukraine. Jason Perry, NTD News.